Welcome to your favorite gearhead hangout and ultimate pit stop, Piston Pundit. Today we have something truly special on our hands. We're delving deep into the much-anticipated redesign of Ford's trusty mid-size pickup, the Ford Ranger. The stalwart truck has been holding its ground for over a decade without any substantial updates, so you can bet your bottom dollar that this revamp is going to be colossal. While the North American version is still under wraps until the end of the year, the Australian version has already hit the stage, giving us a pretty good idea of what we're in for. So, let's turn on the ignition and examine if the 2024 Ford Ranger tackles the 6 significant shortfalls of its forerunner. The Enigma of the Ranger Raptor. Roll back the calendar to 2019, and you'll recall the electrifying excitement that coursed through us when Ford decided to bring the Ranger back to the North American shores. However, this adrenaline rush was somewhat dampened because some tantalizing versions of the pickup, chiefly the Raptor, were kept exclusive to the Australian and European markets. The Raptor's absence left a noticeable void for a Ranger that could hold its own off-road against the likes of the Jeep Gladiator Rubicon and the Chevy Colorado ZR2. The new generation is set to make this problem disappear as it brings the Ranger Raptor to North America. The Raptor, tailored for the US market, is loaded with goodies. While it boasts a complete package of off-road features, it truly sets itself apart from the competition with its powerhouse engine. This Ranger will sport the same 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 that powers the Bronco Raptor. With a hefty output between 405 and 430 horsepower, it's no wonder this beast is poised to reign supreme in the mid-size pickup realm. As for its off-road prowess, the Raptor boasts an upgraded chassis, complete with 2.5-inch Fox Live valve shocks, Watts-Link rear suspension, locking front and rear differentials, a 2-speed transfer case, 33-inch all-terrain tires, and many more. As for its aesthetics, the Raptor wears its exclusivity proudly with design cues reminiscent of the F-150 Raptor and the Bronco Raptor. The interior follows suit with unique design elements that blend functionality and elegance. The dashboard is rubberized for added durability, and high-grade materials elevate the overall look and feel. The unique color scheme, peppered with vibrant orange details, breathes life into the cabin. The steering wheel is enhanced with a 12 o'clock mark and aluminum paddle shifters, adding a dash of sporty charisma. Furthermore, new seats with superior side support ensure a comfortable and stable ride. Aesthetic upgrades. The outgoing model's interior, dating back to 2011, is frankly showing its age. The dull and uninspiring dashboard, the liberal use of cheap plastic materials, less than optimal ergonomics, and a glaring lack of both standard and optional equipment resulted in a cabin experience that left many wanting more. However, the 2024 Ranger is all set to break this mold and raise the bar. If the Australian version is anything to go by, the upcoming Ranger in North America will boast a refreshingly modern interior that could be mistaken for a high-end SUV rather than a rugged truck. The aesthetically pleasing design, premium materials, and a raft of advanced tech features dramatically enhance the overall look and feel of the cabin. The new Ranger will first hit the markets in a crew cab layout, with room for 5 adults. However, there are plans in the pipeline to introduce a supercab variant in North America. Given the limited availability of mid-size pickups with this configuration, it's likely that Ford will expedite its launch. With the Gladiator only offered as a crew cab pickup, and the Chevy Colorado no longer available with an extended cab, the upcoming Tacoma will be the only pickup offering 2 cab styles and 2 bed lengths. Standard features galore. One of the biggest gripes with the outgoing Ranger was the scarcity of standard equipment. Despite being a utility vehicle at heart, the lack of basic amenities was a sore point. The base version was fitted with a paltry 3.5-inch infotainment display, a single USB port, and a basic 4-speaker audio system. Notably missing were standard conveniences like climate control, cruise control, or power accessories. With the 2024 Ranger, these issues will be a thing of the past. The new generation is expected to offer a significant boost in standard equipment. If the Australian model is any indication, we can expect a substantial 10.1-inch touchscreen and an 8-speed digital instrument cluster as standard. Additionally, standard features should include wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, power rear windows, LED taillights, remote start, cloth upholstery, and climate control. Not to be outdone, the base model is set to come packed with an array of standard safety features, including 9 airbags, automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, parking sensors, and more. This is a significant step up from the outgoing model, which included only a handful of advanced safety systems as standard. A tech-friendly infotainment system. The infotainment system in the outgoing Ranger was lackluster, to say the least. The base version sported a measly 3.5-inch screen that could be upgraded to an underwhelming 4.2 inches. Even higher trims only offered a modest 8-inch touchscreen, featuring the older generation's Sync 3 interface, while the Sync 4 was already in circulation. The 2024 Ranger is gearing up to set a new standard in the infotainment department. The new model will come standard with a massive 10.1-inch touchscreen, with an even larger 12.4-inch unit available in higher trims. You can expect snappier responses and sharper graphics for an enhanced user experience. The new Sync 4, introduced a few years ago, is a significant upgrade over its predecessor, with advanced software and an increased feature set. The 2024 Ranger will sport wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, standard navigation, an advanced voice-activated assistant, extended menus, and increased customization options. The 2024 Ford Ranger is all set to feature an infotainment system that can hold its own against the best in the industry. Smooth sailing. The ride quality in the outgoing Ranger was far from comfortable, owing to its outdated suspension setup. The rear suspension, based on leaf springs, was the primary culprit for the unsettled ride. While some competitors, like the new Tacoma, are ditching leaf springs for a multi-link coil spring suspension, Ford has decided to gradually improve and evolve the current setup. We can't definitively comment on the ride quality until we test the new Ranger, but the proposed technical upgrades look promising. The new model will feature a wider track for enhanced stability. The front suspension will see the introduction of new control arms, similar to those in the Bronco. However, the most substantial changes are expected at the rear end. The new model will retain leaf springs, but the shocks have been relocated outside the rail frames. This change increases spring damper articulation, potentially resulting in a smoother ride and improved handling. More powertrain options. In stark contrast to the current Ranger, which only offers a single engine option, the 2024 Ranger is expected to offer 3 powertrain choices. Base models will continue to be powered by the 2.3-liter Turbo 4, generating 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, paired with the updated 10-speed automatic transmission. Higher trims will offer a more potent 2.7-liter 6-cylinder engine, producing 315 horsepower and a robust 400 pound-feet of torque. The Raptor variant will exclusively feature a 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6, generating 405 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque, slightly less powerful than the Bronco Raptor, but a class-leading powerhouse nonetheless. That's all, folks. We've covered the remarkable transformation the Ford Ranger is set to undergo in 2024. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to keep abreast of the latest vehicle updates on Piston Pundit. Until next time, keep those engines revving.